Yeah. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy episode 6 of the Christian Student Diaries. Just feels insane. I just finished my workout. I did a great leg workout. I'm trying to remember to show you guys either in my workout or after I work out. It was this one. I used the app FitOn to work out. If you're a student, you can get I think at least 6 months free, and you can like schedule your workouts and like plan them and stuff. So literally I scheduled them like every week, and then when it comes to the day to do a workout, I'll just click on the day and the workout will come up. But I just did that. It was a lower body. It was so good. I listened to some 𝐜𝐫𝐞𝐥𝐻 while I worked out because I don't know, I just woke up, literally listened to this playlist that's called Lifting in the Spirit. Such a good one. But woke up this morning, did an abide meditation that was just talking about being grateful for what you have. It was, I think the verses were in John, and it was just everything I needed. And the whole workout I was just thinking like, God, like help me be appreciative of what I have now, to do our Bible time, do the rest of our morning routine.
The words of the teacher, son of David, King, and my mind has thoroughly grasped wisdom.
My reading of them is not meant to dismiss the value of such public spheres to be altering relations among embodied entities.
Okay. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I don't think I've spoken to you guys today. I don't know what's going on where every Tuesday when I go to class, I like forget about y'all. But about to head to class now. Feeling really cute. I finally made a coffee in like a portable container, because last time we got coffee before class because I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep in this class, like there's no way. And so I made a little one in this tiny little container, and I'm praying that like it really does the job. My mom also got me some snacks today, so I'm fully stacked on snacks. Yeah, we're about to head to class. I'll see you guys there. I'm running a little late because I've been filming a challenge this week, which is getting dressed, or the challenge is the fruits of the spirit pick my outfit. So essentially each fruit of the spirit is assigned to a color, and then I spin a wheel and get dressed. And green was the color for today, and I was not feeling confident in this fit, but you know, God'll do it, because I still don't feel fully confident because I'm literally in all mint green. But it's okay, it's okay. We're gonna head to campus, and I'll probably either see you guys there or see you guys after class. Well, turns out I talked to you guys after class. I don't know what's going on with me lately, but class is done. I'm so very tired, and I'm so looking forward to watching our K-drama. Tuesdays is K-drama night, and I can't wait to tune in. Guys, happy Wednesday. We're in Ollie's, and I found a Hallmark book. I already know I'm gonna find a Hallmark book. Like, this is something I do, but I'm not in the best mood, so like going book shopping just always perks my mood up. I don't know. If there's one thing about me, I'm gonna demolish an iced caramel macchiato from McDonald's like any day. I don't know what it is about them. I just love their caramel macchiatos. They're so good. But we're back home. I need to get started on some homework because I have not started on any homework for this week, and I have an essay due this weekend. And I also stayed up till 2 a.m. watching Love Island. But hear me out. I've been feeling so weird and not myself, and typically when I feel weird and not myself and just a little like meh with life, I'll start watching a good new show, and that gives me usually motivation to like get through my day and have the reward of watching the show, or just keeps me like, I don't know, occupied. I don't know, it's something about watching a new show that just does it for me. I was really against watching Love Island because I was like, it's very lustful, it's very promiscuous, but the more I've been watching, the more the Lord has just been speaking to me about really what it really truly takes to be in a relationship, because there's so many couples this season I'm watching. It's the season with Cornell and Serena. That's why I started watching it, because I kept seeing it all over my TikTok, and it's really showing that like men truly are like so much different when they're properly respecting a woman and like actually want to be in the relationship with them. Because I've tried to watch Love Island in the past, and the men were just so different than the men on this current season that I'm watching, and it just seemed like the men weren't taking anything seriously. But this season the men are taking stuff seriously, and it goes so much more different to me. It just reads so much more different, and it's just showing me the importance of making sure that like the man that you're with is a good man, and really takes you seriously. Because if you're with a man that does not take you seriously, there's no prayer you can pray that's going to make him take you seriously and thus respect you as his woman. That's just not going to happen. So the Lord's just been talking to me while watching Love Island, because the Lord can talk to you no matter what you watch, but I've just been enjoying that. It's very entertaining, but also I'm like, ugh, I'm so glad that I'm not in the place of my life anymore that like men are like something that's on my mind often. Like, I'm not ever surrounded by men. I don't think about men that often unless I'm reading like a romance book or stuff, but like just thinking about like men and women can be friends. And I also love that this show showcases that, because when they're in couples, they do not usually like flirt around with any other woman. Usually they're super good close friends with the other women, and it's just, I love seeing it. I don't know, Lord's just been talking me through that. But we're gonna do that, and I'll probably talk to you guys honestly tomorrow unless I do anything else entertaining. Like I said, I've been feeling off all this week. I need to also do some self-care. I plucked my eyebrows yesterday. They look so much better. I want to do my nails and also want to put on my lashes, because I don't know, nails and lashes just always help me. Okay, so you guys are probably so confused of why I'm at the airport where I'm going. I am going to the Women Evolve conference and these clips, and for the rest of this vlog, it's all going to be Women Evolve conference clips and things. I was able to go to the Women Evolve conference just due to the grace of God and things just lining up oddly. Like I told you guys, I was having a weird week, so going to this conference honestly was the reset I needed, and just was God's grace of allowing me to go. So the rest of this vlog is going to be solely Women Evolve conference content, so I hope you guys enjoy. It's a different flow this week's vlog for sure. Happy Friday. We are all dressed and ready. This vlog, hello, currently 9:07. I need to Uber to the venue, or at least plan my Uber by 9:30, but this is the outfit for the day. I just have this Jesus Loves You crew neck on with this white skirt. This skirt is so wrinkled because it was in my bag. Yesterday was so good. I'm going to talk to you guys as I finish getting ready. I need to schedule this Uber, and I also need to eat breakfast because I was so hangry yesterday. It was actually like really ridiculous. It was so good yesterday. I'm only going for half a day today. I may leave around 4 or so. I really want to leave at 2 because I'm like really tired. But yeah, the conference was so good yesterday. They brought out so many artists that I was like, oh my word. They brought out Tasha Cobbs, of course. She was supposed to come out, but they brought her out, and her voice just is so beautiful. I've never heard it live, so I was like, I want to hear her voice live. And then they brought out Naomi Rain and Chandler Moy. I've heard them live because for my 21st birthday, I went to see Maverick City. Like, that's my favorite concert I've ever went to. It was just so good and freeing, and I loved it so much. We saw them in San Antonio. So, yeah, I was just so good. And then the word yesterday, all the messages have been so very like strategic, I feel like, on the Lord's part, because the message yesterday was just talking about how sometimes the Lord can increase you and you don't even realize it, but also how sometimes it's you can be decreasing and not realize it too, and just talking about realizing your station, but also asking God to reveal stuff to you that he's never revealed to you before. And she preached out of the story of Mary and Martha, specifically the story where Lazarus has died, and Martha asked Jesus, like, where were you? And Jesus was like, what do you mean? And she's like, where were you? Like, my brother wouldn't have died if he would have been here. And I love that passage so much. I've talked about it before on a video that I did for this channel called Ministry and Makeup, I think I said. So I just love that book, and I just felt like it was a God wink. And then Priscilla Shire, oh my gosh, she preached out of 1 John, which I just read last week. If you keep updated with the vlogs, you'll know that I literally was just reading through 1 John. So I just felt like all the messages that were delivered, I was familiar with the word, and so I was more acceptable to trust the word because I had read it for myself. I really don't like listening to new preachers, especially sometimes when, like, I've never heard them preach before. I've heard Priscilla Shire preach before, but also it's been a while since I've heard Sarah Jakes Roberts preach, so I love that. But we're gonna go shortly. This is the full little fit with my little loafers, and I was freezing in the venue yesterday, so I'm actually glad I packed this one. I changed my shoes into these because I want to be comfy, but I'm about to grab my Uber now, and y'all are coming with me on the phone. I'm gonna try to vlog some more on my phone today for you guys because I was barely talking to y'all at all yesterday, but I'm scared to bring this camera because they confiscate cameras here, and you are not confiscated this blessing of a camera, no way. So let's go.
My divorce for good. Addicted to that feeling. I was in rehab with.
Oh no, I'm good, thank you. Way, I literally, last time I talked to you guys, I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring y'all along with me for day 2. This way I did not bring y'all along with me at all. And I said that I do this every Friday. Anytime I vlog on a Friday, I feel like I barely show y'all, and I'm trying to show y'all as much as possible. But Woman Evolve, me going, was just kind of a blur itself. And I'm also running on really low sleep. Can't bring my camera into the venue. Just a lot of things, but I can show you what I got for merch. I did a shared Uber to minimize the cost because they were so expensive, and there was a little girl in the Uber and she fell asleep like all on me, and I'm just praying she wasn't drooling because she was like quite young, like at the age that she would drool, and then her whole family was asleep as well, and I was like, I'm gonna show you guys everything that I got from the little shop because they had a little shop, and I had to get my aunt something because I'm staying at her house. And yeah, my little badge. I'm like actually very sad that that was my last day. Tomorrow is day 3, but I have to serve at my church, and it's been a whirlwind, so I was like, I'm not gonna stay for day 3, but I have to serve at my church tomorrow morning, and tomorrow ends at 3 p.m, so it wouldn't really make sense for me to like try to stay. I want to show you guys what I got. First, they give you a bag when you buy from the shop, so I was like, period, I love that. But I got the bundle, so this is the Woman Evolve bag, and inside the bag comes with a journal, which my aunt will be giving, that says, I evolved when I laid it all down. So good. And then a tumbler that just says Ready, Set, Surrender 24, which I thought was so cute. I personally do not need any more cups, or I would have kept this for myself. But y'all know I have so many cups, so we're gonna give that to my aunt. Oh, and it also came with a pen because I was worried that she wouldn't get a pen. It also came with a pen that just says Woman Evolve, which I feel like is perfect. But I'm gonna keep this bag that it came in. I've been looking for more bags like this anyway, so I just feel like it's actually really perfect. And I'm not sure if this is like a pin you can take off or what, but I love this bag so much. And it has longer straps. So best believe if you see me with a camel colored tote, the girls that get it, and the girls that don't. Like, that is so cute. And the emblem almost looks like, I don't know, some type of luxury brand. I don't know, but it looks good. So I'm gonna lay these out for my aunt and honestly change out this outfit and turn on Love Island. I've been watching Love Island and I love it, and I'm also super tired and hungry, but I got a vegan bratwurst. It was so good. Y'all know I don't eat meat, so trying to eat at festivals and concerts and things is always something that kind of slips my mind until I get there and I'm like, oh dang, everybody eats meat. But I found that vegan station and I felt so blessed. I was gonna get a second one, but I was like, that is a little crazy for me to eat 2 vegan bratwursts in a day. Something about it just wasn't sitting right with me, so I got a strawberry smoothie instead. But I'm gonna eat something. My aunt said she made salmon, so I think we're gonna eat some salmon and watch Love Island, because then we fly out tonight. So kind of a little mix up of a day. Okay, it is now a bit later. I'm all ready to go to the airport. I just booked an Uber and it's 18 minutes away, which is a lot farther than I thought it was, but I thought I'd take this time to just sit and chat. I feel like the Women Evolve conference most definitely taught me like the power of just believing that you were in God's will and staying there. Priscilla Shirer preached, and her message was literally about remaining in God, like remaining where God has you and not moving. And I feel like that's something that the Lord is really trying to teach me in the season of, even if I do not hear his creative direction clearly on my content and on just things regarding me, that it doesn't mean that I get up and I move from where I'm at. I stay and I keep pressing. And then Sarah, like, whole sermon literally was just talking about the fact that sometimes you can be increasing and not even knowing it, not even realizing, oh, God just really challenged me in this, and I stayed steadfast, I stayed in my word, I stayed prayed up, and like I'm out of it. And I just did not even realize that like I've been doing that for such a long time and I'm turning into a totally different person. And I feel like that's what I needed to learn. Like I feel like I most definitely just needed to hear someone say, like, possibly could it be that you are leveling up, that you are increasing and growing as a believer, that some of the things that you usually do don't feel natural to you. And that's kind of what I'm coming to the conclusion of especially when it comes to like my TikTok. It's a very minuscule problem, but it's something that like I want to take seriously, since I grew my account doing other things than what I'm doing now. So I have like 16,000 followers on there now, and I'm like, okay, Lord, but the content that I was making previously is not me. Like I don't even move like that anymore. And the Lord just like showed me through this weekend of, the theme was surrender, and he said surrender to your past, like realize that you're not the same person anymore. And I was like, okay, I am. And he was like, you're not, because you're still holding your past self accountable for your present successes. And people follow you because they saw the Spirit of God in you, they saw something in you. I led them to do that. So I now need you to show them who you are now in me, fully in me. And that's just a little scary, because I'm like, I don't even know. Like I feel like I'm not that entertaining, I don't do as much, I'm not on campus. And God's like, what is my mission? He literally was talking me through this, and I was like, my mission is to show how beautiful life can be with Christ. And he was like, so do that. Like if you need to talk in your videos, if you need to do voiceovers, if you need to do things you've never done, do it. As long as it is fulfilling the mission that God has placed on your heart for your mission, do it. Like literally do it. And that was something that kind of was underlying all the messages too this weekend, of just do what God told you to do. Like do what God told you to do, even if it requires you to do something that you've never done before, you've never had the faith to do before, just do it. So I feel like I just put a spark underneath me, but I'm most definitely still feeling tired and like lethargic. But I think that's just like the enemy trying to make me like feel unmotivated, and you know. So when we get home, we need to start on homework, because it's felt like an off week. I've barely done any homework this week, but I also low-key have kind of done a lot of homework in the same breath. It just feels so strange. I just feel strange this week for like literally no reason. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update and also like talk to you guys about like school, because you're probably like, how were you able to travel when you went to school? I went to class Tuesday. That's my only in-person class this week, so that's the only class I had to go to. So God opened everything up that I could go, but just want to let you guys know how I was feeling, what I got from it. We're gonna go to the airport soon. Like I said, we have our Uber coming. Oh yeah, Uber, because Uber has been cheaper than Lyft, which I'm like, girl, since when? But we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna listen to some good worship in my headphones and just, I don't know, just really rest before heading back home. But I feel like me heading back home, I'm gonna feel like a totally different person. I don't know. Just know when God is doing a work in you and like moving stuff around in you, and you're just waiting for the pieces to settle. That's the way I feel right now. I'm like, God is moving stuff around in me, and I'm just waiting for the pieces to settle, waiting for things to fall back in place. Because I know anytime I feel like I'm missing something, or something like strange, like I just feel like I'm missing something this week, it's because God is moving stuff in place that was not moved previously. So now my body and my soul is like, there's other things on the agenda that's been added this week that we didn't even realize. Girl, we have work to do. And I feel like that's what I'm feeling like. But the more I talk about it, the more better I feel. So I was like, let me pick up the cam, talk to the girls, And I also just love the weekend. It just made me feel like the power of community. And I'm like, I need to make sure I'm doing that in my content, because literally every woman just felt like a sister, felt like a friend, felt like somebody I knew. So I'm like, I want to do that more and make it feel like, no, we're besties and we're walking through this together, because there was so much power in just hearing people's life testimonies. And I was like, God, I'm gonna say that you said it in your word that you can get redeemed by the power of your testimony. I said I want to do that more. I want people to be able to watch these videos and feel the testimonies of my life, and I could feel theirs, and we just have we locked in. Like, I really want to be locked in with anybody that God just graces through this account. And I also forgot my edge control, but that's not neither here nor there. But yeah, I think I'm done yapping. I feel a lot better after just recouping with y'all and rehashing with y'all, because I rehash with y'all a lot without like oversharing but still sharing. That's something the Lord also has allowed me to kind of find the balance of. But I think my Uber is like 10 minutes away, so I think I'm gonna just chill till then. And yeah.